Okay, so after I pull that information and put it into my template file, it pulls the data to the main page, which is here, by store, by market. It's loading the information that is the averages that I have in these columns here, so column L through U.
Okay, so this is what you are extracting from the DSR?
Yep.
First tab,
correct.
March to April?
Yes, that's the first step.
Okay.
So pulls all this data in. So these are average numbers that some of these are what we use to create all of our goals.
Okay.
The rest of this file, so this is the previous month's information, and I pulled that out of the DSR as well. So it's the dollar per kit that they're selling currently from the time I pull my file. And I typically do this 2 weeks into the month. So it's like halfway through the month before it's due. The August quota is what we gave them in August. So I'm looking at that. And then where are they trending that snapshot in time? So where are their dollars going to trend out to be? Conversion, obviously, what are they converting? The traffic that is there at that snapshot time. And then I extrapolate that out into where it would be at the end of the month. So if this was through the 15th, this is this number divided by 15 times 31 gives me what we believe our forecasted traffic should be. So that creates all of this information, and then it kind of bleeds over into this. So the traffic numbers, so then you get into actually creating like the September, since that's what we're looking at, the September numbers. So September traffic is a calculation of August traffic, depending on what seasonality is in historical data, whether it's up, down, and you can see here I'm lowering it by 15% because we see a dip in September from August. So, but each store type is slightly different because of their traffic. Malls, we take way down and things like that. So my overall number for regular standalone stores is pretty consistent. And then I drill through each store type and figure that out. So this column, the conversion number. So this is a product of their average conversion that you see here, column O. This is their 2.5 month average. If this number is lower than 10%, ignore what it says there. We push them to 10% if they were a regular store. If they are over 11%, we lower them to 11%. For mall stores and training stores, they get pushed to, mall stores are 6% and training stores are 7%. If they're over those percentages, they just get the percentage that is listed here. Does that make sense?
Mall inline, mall kiosk.
So kiosks have no conversion percentage because they have no traffic. So you would never see that there. But mall inline, their conversion rate is the 6% minimum. So it's what we want their take rate to be at a minimum rate when I create these files.
Okay.
10%. And they're capped at 11. So meaning the highest percentage they could have is 11. Okay, so then that creates the boxes, which is column X. So boxes are a product of traffic multiplied by conversion, gives you your boxes.
Okay, so you have these formulas in these locations, right?
Not in this file that I'm showing you, but I can give you one that does. I removed them all before I sent it to Lindsey, so they're flat numbers. But yes, this is...
Can you send us a file which has all the formulas in place?
Yep.
So that the data, what you are getting right now, you are getting from current DSR.
Yes.
And you are doing all the math.
Yes.
Now what we can do is, since we already have all this sheet inside the system, we will give you a template which will have the same fields with your formulas in line.
Okay.
Either you can change the formulas,
okay,
or you can manually enter numbers.
Okay.
So based on whatever need it is.
Okay. So this section here, I just want to touch on this post, upgrade, and prepaid. This is what the stores, like the products that we sell, right? And these numbers calculate here. It's a breakout of total boxes. And then actually I have hidden here, we have to create goals that go into the DSR for these products. These numbers are what drives this along with the traffic. So it creates this all the way over to here. You can ignore these two. these two wouldn't count. But these are the goals that we create, and there's percentages that it has to hit. Now, I know that all the formulas are in here to make this work. So all of that data across the board, I will just update the formulas for these three things. So the quota is just a product of the boxes multiplied by their revenue, and their revenue per kit is always their previous month's number, and that gives them their quota. We make adjustments here and things like that, and that, and then I just break it out so it's nice and easy in the hierarchy by region, so they can see where they are in that way. But that's it. It's not difficult.
So this DSR data that you're copying is a snapshot report DSR. So all these fields, what we are seeing here.
No, I don't use all the fields that are there. I use, well, you know what? I do, because all of the postpaid, upgrade, and prepaid data that's on the far end of the DSR, that is what's pulling in there as well. So it doesn't use every single field. It uses,
I see this one, AYAZ.
I don't do, mobile internet is not in there, but it's a combination of, go this way a little bit. Prepaid, or total prepaid, this one, total upgrade, which is here, and then postpaid. That's what it's pulling, and then it's creating a percentage in the main sheet
so
of
these
traffic.
Three columns are pulled as the main.
They pull into here.
So these are the.
Yeah, they pull into right here. So if you look at postpaid, upgrade, and prepaid, it's pulling those exact numbers, and then it's creating a, it's, yep.
Traffic conversion, you're talking about the comparison to shopper track.
The shopper track information is already in the DSR, so that's what I'm pulling in here as well. Yes, so that lives there. Yes.
And what's the formula when you're calculating the conversion percentage?
So for each individual one, it's just a percentage of the total traffic. So for post, it's 3 divided by the total traffic. It's 0.11% of their total traffic that comes in the door. So these calculations are already live in this particular file.
And that is average post. I didn't get that column.
It's average. It's the postpaid column.
Postpaid, upgrade, and prepaid. 3 columns you have.
And I call this all average because it's a 2.5 month average. It's this tab is 2.5 months worth of data.
The historical data, she's taking the average, and that average number is this one. This
right.
What you're seeing.
Okay. I can actually add these formulas back in here. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter if the data's not right. Oh. Enable, please. Okay, it doesn't like me right now. It'll let me calculate no matter what. Why can't I find, is it 8 or no, 9, right? No. No. Where is your...
Until this is done, it will not allow.
I hate your computer. So, it's basically treated just like a chargeback.
So the team will specify that it is not transparent.
Well, I do. I put them in there, yeah. Because,
Okay, we are recording the session.
Okay.
Okay, I have to put in a file.
What was that MID? And the MID or assistant manager, he's basically the same exact format as the manager. So for him, and this is how, it's the exact same format.
Can you copy this
Yep.
one onto the Excel? So MID is same as RSM.
Yep, same exact format. Just the dollar amounts are different.
So MID, RSM, and interim store manager.
Interim store manager is a manager. They're treated the same,
So
commission-wise.
RSM, interim store manager,
The same commission.
and training store manager.
All the same.
All these three are same, or
Same
including
commission, same.
MID also is the same.
MID is different because they're the assistant manager, but the structure is all the same for everybody.
Okay.
So the payouts are different,
Okay.
and for certain goals are different based on if they're, an MID or a manager at a training store, a mall inline, or a mall kiosk. Those are all different.
Gross revenue minus.
This is the boxes.
Okay.
For sales associate, we set box goals for individual.
Yes, which is based on the store box goal.
This is based on store. In the candidate, we set the store box goals. So in the MID also is the store box goals or is the
The only thing that's tied to the box goal is this payout. So this is $1.50 for every box sold, which is activations, upgrades, prepaid, right? And that's net. So like it would be the gross amount of those that were sold for the month minus any of the chargebacks that came through, minus any of the non-commissionable items that came through. But they have to hit 85% of their box goal to get this payout. So if they were below 85% of their box goal, they wouldn't get any of that.
The store should get it.
The store. This is all, yeah. Going forward, this is all based on the store.
Only for the sales associate, is it store or is it individual box goals?
For the sales associate, they have a box goal.
Individual.
For individual. They have a revenue and a box
And
goal.
then about that, what are
The team lead has a revenue goal and a box goal. But the only thing they're paid on is they have the revenue and the store revenue goal is in their commission. They don't have the box goal in theirs. There are certain metrics that are tied to the box goal, but they don't have a payout based just on the box. Same thing with the manager. They don't have just something on the box goal. It's this that's tied to hitting 85%.
So from now onwards, the higher we go, the box will be completely targeted on the stores. And if it's not
It's all these are all store. These are the manager level. And this again is store. And all the goal attainments are always based on the gross revenue or gross box, which is, current month transactions only. So minus only, the DX that occurred in that month. Yeah, it's all tiered based on their percentage to goal. Now, these are where it gets crazy. So now we have all these profitability payouts, and this is based on the P&L that's generated, which gets uploaded right now.
So 1.5%.
Yes, so this is all based on the store's P&L amount. So, their profit on the store. Exactly. And so for an assistant manager, it's 1.5% of that. That's their payout. If they're negative, they don't make any money, they don't get anything. We don't charge them a negative amount or anything. Now, it always is going to be 1 month behind just because of how long it takes us to generate a P&L. So this is July commission payouts. This is June profitability.
So you have March goal, you have revenue goal, and profitability payout. No vision rewards.
What's that?
No vision rewards for us to know.
They do. They do have those just further down.
So this is the sheet.
The P&L? Yeah. Yep. Now the thing is, they for the P&Ls, if you scroll down,
This is per account and
Per
we
store.
still have to talk to
yeah. But like one thing that you'll see, like
this is income at the top and then comes the expense.
Yeah.
And then minus.
You can see the last column. Come down all the way and you'll see.
yeah, it's all the way at the bottom. So like you see this rent.
Yeah.
What we do to make it an even playing field for every single store is we make it $5,000 for every single store, only in the DSR for store managers. Yeah, store managers and MIDs. That's what we look at. Is that like so? It's like the evened playing field because some stores have like a rent of 10,000, some stores have a rent of 3,000. So we just make it a flat 5,000 because that's something that they cannot control. So that's why we put that, change that. So it's the same thing that gets uploaded, but we change it to 5,000 for the rent. So that's what this is paid out based on.
Indirectly, it reduces or increases the expense when you keep it back.
Sometimes it increases it because sometimes stores are 3,000, but in here it makes it 5, just to make it like the same for everybody.
So it even decreases the profitability.
Yeah. So, or it lowers it. Like it just depends on what the person's P&L looks like with the real rent and without it. Now this is where it gets confusing. So they also have this other market profit sharing, which is also based on profitability. These are both profitability. This market profit sharing is the market, in some cases the sub-market, so it would be like St. Louis 1, St. Louis 2. Now these are based on the true P&L. So this dollar amount, whatever the market profit is, so like St. Louis 1, including all of their stores at all the profitabilities rolling up in there, that would be what this gets paid out based on. So, and that's on the true P&L. So the one that you have there would be the true P&L, not with the 5,000 rent. So the 5,000 rent would be for this one. This would not be the 5,000 rent. And they have to hit these certain metrics, and they're all different. Like the kiosks have different goals for this. The mall inline, the training stores, regular stores, they all are different. But they're always going to be 1 month behind. So the metrics are 1 month behind too. So these are June metrics. VOC, we import that. Traffic conversion, we calculate that. And they have this labor budget, which I think we're going to be uploading that too, I'm sure. So they have to, you can see what the goals are for over here, and this is their actual, and that tells you whether or not they hit it or you have to hit all 3 to get the payout.
No, I have a question. This labor budget.
Yep.
I remember from my conversation with Dawn, she said she gets information partially from ShopperTrack.
Yeah, she creates a report.
Yeah, partially from Payco.
Yep.
I want to know what part is from
This
the
is
traffic is from ShopperTrack.
Hi. Yep.
So the 780,000 in DX, does
Yeah.
that include the 17.5 in REACts?
It's just the straight DX.
So do I take away the 17.5?
You can.
Do you know what I mean? So it's actually
Yeah.
763. You know how
Yeah.
she does chart
Yeah.
stack, React,
Right.
true.
Yeah.
So-
This is just like
So
if I
it's
line up. Yeah.
763. So I came down $23,000. I'm just trying to find a good guy.
Yep. Okay, I like it. Yep. That's so funny. But this would be the column that we use, the month-to-date percentage of hours, to see if they're within that 90 to 110%.
I have a general question.
Yes.
From Dawn, we figured out that we need shopper track data, shopper track file, while we're setting goals. I mean, that will be the one
Yeah.
parameters. Now we're getting the PLN reports.
Yep.
So what are the reports which will be gonna, we have to import first before we start with this and start testing it?
Well, everything that we've been talking about. So.
See,
All the raw files.
all these that you have in import files related to DSR commissions and lead report.
We have to get in everything.
All these.
Yep. Yep.
Exactly.
A lot of, and right now there's so much manual stuff that it's ridiculous.
Are we missing anything from this that are related to DSR and commission?
Not right now. This looks like it's everything.
We just have a cost file right now. We have 9 to 10 files listed for commissions. See, I'll read it out for you. VOC file, PM data file, the shopper track file, the commissions order, commissions and carrier, application conversion file, store PLL, inventory variance account report file, cash flow short file, pay go for labor and staffing. So we have a list of 9 files which we are going to start importing from Monday. And you're going to see it in the system.
Okay.
Okay, so anything else? I mean, apart from this, which we are gonna require for commissions and goals. I mean, we have the files, but
Right.
it's like we have dashboards. I mean, sometimes it's a combination of 3 files which is input in the system.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get confused like whether it's a flat
Well,
file.
there's also a prime conversion file, which I think might be in one of these application conversion. I'm not sure. I think it's separate though.
I mean, we start designing it, then we get to know. Like,
Yeah. Because I'll show you, like for example, mall kiosk managers, they don't have conversion because they don't get traffic. So conversion's based on boxes sold divided by traffic count. Well, kiosks have no traffic count. They're the tables in the middle of the mall. They don't. There's nothing to, nothing to. Yeah, exactly. So for them, we measure their prime conversion. So saying, okay, out of all, T-Mobile can track this. Like, okay, you ran this many people's credit. You had 10 people that were prime credit, and you converted this many of them. So your prime, the goal's like, I think, 60%. So if you're 40%, you're not going to get this bit. But we upload that percentage as part of the commissions, just for the kiosks.
Can we get the calculations? Are we seeing it right now? For the goals as well, like Don said, I mean, the conversion, what happens? See what you said, divide by this, divide by that.
We talked about that last time, the conversion,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Formula, I mean,
Yeah.
for this designation, for this particular store, this is how you're going to calculate it. For this designation, this particular store, this is how you're going to calculate the conversion. And this
Right.
is how it's going.
Yep.
So it's there in it, or we have to find it out from
Well, I think we've been talking about that as we've been going. The conversion, like how do you calculate 3 gig attachment, jump attachment, right? We talked about that last time? Okay.
Okay.
3 gig taking it is $15. Jump is 20.
Oh, the revenue? Yeah, and the attachment, remember the attachment calculation? So like measuring out of the eligible transactions, this is how many had jump added. Like those are all metrics.
Oh yeah, percentage.
So the count of,
Yeah, because what I was thinking here is like we have this rule set up and we will give it for verification that whether we missed on something, whether we missed on something or not. And it's getting verified for you. I mean, just cross verification. Now you're seeing the
Yeah.
entering it. So sometimes if we enter something wrong and we have it incorporated in our system, and then we have to wait for the UAT to come and then you
Edit. Yeah.
So we don't want, and it's a preliminary step we want to take out that before your document, like what we're going to, like this weekend, what I'm going to do is I'm going to forward you the business rules, the features and everything for the DSR form.
Perfect.
So that you can to see, okay, this is this thing, and if you want to add on,
Yeah.
add an identity, and I'll copy the vision there.
Mhm.
Same thing which we are going to follow for the calculations part. You said like we are going simultaneously. I am adding formulas. This one no.
Right.
But I want to document it one at a time in a single document so that you can say, oh,
Yeah, that's
I
perfect.
missed this thing.
Yeah.
Add this thing. Like
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why I was asking about this one.
Yeah. Let's go through it. Like, do all the stuff that you collect all your notes, and we'll go through it and make sure you have everything right.
Okay.
Just because, like, I don't want to talk about it again because I think we already talked. You wrote it down. You got it. Yeah. I know you have me talking about it already. So, yeah, we'll go through it again. Like, put all your stuff together in one page. We'll go through it, make sure you have it
The best
right.
thing is, from these discussions, whatever you understand, you develop you're not waiting until you finish the product. As you are developing it, we are going to them and asking them to see
Yes.
and give us the feedback and input if they want anything. So it will be an iterative one, not a direct, complete development.
Exactly.
It is.
I mean, that really helps the iterative part.
Yeah.
So you guys also get, and if you remember something, you can just get it.
Yeah, especially because this stuff is not like simple, like straightforward stuff. So,
Exactly.
yes. Just that out. Oh.
Okay, let's move forward and let's know about the market profit sharing.
Okay. All right. So, where did you go? So these are the metrics for that. So this is like for this manager, he's just a regular store. So you can see his goal for traffic conversion is 8%. He got 10.77. This is his labor budget. He was at 130%, which is too high. So it has to be between the 90 and 110. So he wouldn't. That's why he didn't get the payout. So they have to hit all three. It's all or nothing for the market profit sharing. And then here is the spiffs. So for this manager, he's just at a regular store. So you can see the total box conversion. And we talked about that. So it's the total boxes divided by the traffic for the month. And this is going to be, this is obviously the current month. It's just whatever their actual is. You can see, okay, so his was 11.38. That means he gets the $500 payout. So there's different levels over here.
I mean, this exercise has that thing, right? The 12%, 9% and that stuff. What we're discussing.
Which one does?
Oh, this exercise has that 11%.
Oh, yeah, exactly, yeah. It spells it out right there. Yeah. The jump attachment for this one, it's 85% is the goal. His store is at 93.99. So these are all, this is all based on store performance,
85%.
Yep. Hit 85%. Then he gets the payout. For him, it's $60. This is, again, same thing. Store performance. And for this, it's based on, they have to hit 85%. And then they get a 60-cent payout for every 3 gig and up feature that is sold in that month. So he had 349 features. Yep. So he had $209.40. This is payout. And here's the accessories per kit. And goal's $30. He achieved $30.90. He got the $150 payment.
Almost the same with this last one.
Yeah. And then this one is the mobile internet conversion spec, which is same as the team lead has the same same goal, which is based on this conversion. So again, he didn't hit it, so he didn't get the payout. And then this is the store has a prepaid goal, which is designated on that upload sheet that we upload from Dawn. So they hit that, and so they got the payout. And then they have the elite bonus here, which is the same calculation like the team lead. So for this one, it's the It's based on the store performance. So for this one, it's the leaderboard. And this is based on the market as a whole, not the submarket. So they would take, St. Louis as a whole, all 4 markets. That would be they rank all the stores, and then same breakout like the team lead. So they get top 10% of the regular stores, top 2 mall inline stores, and the top mall kiosk in the market would be just the top 10%. This is just the top 2 mall inline and the top mall kiosk out of all of them, because there's only like 5 kiosks, like maybe 10 mall inlines. There's not a lot, so. And then this one is just pretty straightforward. It's just top 10% of the company of revenue dollars. So you'd rank all the stores based on, revenue dollars.
Lindsey?
Yes.
Can I have a classification or a list of SAPs and their classification, whether or mall,
Yeah.
regular, training, or kiosk?
Yep, for sure. Yeah, because that tells you what, I think you have all the commission sheets for all those too. Because it'll be different, based on, are you a mall kiosk, are you not? Are you a regular store?
So this is for MID.
Yep.
And who is the next in line?
The next one. This one is.
Is it Dawn? It says incorrect password.
I was thinking.
Maybe we took the database backup, application backup from Brand. So
Oh gosh,
okay, you took enough information.
that's so funny.
Failure
I
of
will kick you out now.
So this is RSM.
Mm-hmm.
You said RSM, interim store manager, training store manager. 3 of them have the same stuff, right?
Yep. We'll just have, like the training store manager would be different,
Okay.
like metric goals.
So we have a different sheet for him.
It looks exactly the same. It just have a different goal. So if you just have to look at
So as long as it is a separate sheet, we'll take it as a separate sheet. So even if the numbers are variables, we'll.
So this is this exact same thing as the MID, just different payouts. So, net boxes. Hi.
Sorry to interrupt. I have a question for you.
Yes.
The ANSA discount report, one has no tablets on it.
And you have EPP with tablets.
Yes. Like, there's not one on there.
I don't
It
understand.
doesn't make sense.
No.
Because with the discounting report, the other, whatever, I don't know what other discount report there is, the Ripa just pulled, there are a bunch of them on there. But on that one, there's nothing.
All right. I'm gonna have to talk
I just
to Tom.
wanted to.
That's great.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you very much. And then the goal attainments based on, the gross activity. And it's same sort of, it's all the different tiers. It's exactly the same. Yeah. Profitability, it's all the same stuff. So you can see he actually hit all three metrics. So he got the payout for the market profit sharing. And the spiffs, you see he was below 10% is the minimum to get the spiff. He was at 9.51, so he didn't get the payout. And for jump, his store was at 75%, didn't get the payout there. And he was at 80% for 3 gig, so he didn't get the payout there. His APK was, above 30, so he got the payout for that. He was below the mobile internet conversion goal, and he hit his prepaid goal. And then he was in the top 10% of the revenue for the company. So you see he got that payout. We have certain spiffs, like this one is the Visa prepaid. There's a Visa prepaid card spiff, which we'll have to create an upload for that. So right now we add them all individually, which makes me want to shoot people. Like it's like, a couple hundred people that we have to do one by one by one. So I would love to do an upload for that. I don't know how long they're going to be doing this, but as of right now, it's still going on. It's been around for a couple months.
So you're right now entering it manually?
Yes. One by one by one.
Wow.
Yes. I hate manual stuff very much.
So that is for every Visa card sold, it is $7 straight?
It's $1 for every Visa card sold for manager. So he sold 7 at the store, so he got $7. For reps, they get $4 for everyone that's sold. So, and this is always 1 month behind too, just because of when we get the reporting from T-Mobile. So these are July commissions, and this is payout from June activity.
Okay.
But I'll send you this as like an example of what we'd want to upload, which would be basically just employee name, a dollar amount.
So tell me one thing. Let's say we are seeing this base box commission, revenue goal, profitability payout, market profit sharing, monthly spiff, Vision rewards, elite bonus.
Yep.
How frequently do you add these subcategories or change the fields?
It's really hard to say. Generally, we've been doing it once a year.
Once a year.
Yeah. Like tweaking stuff. The spiffs have changed every quarter. Like to not just these same things, but totally different crazy things. Like, this is something that's totally new. We didn't have anything that was like this before. This mobile internet conversion spiff, there was nothing like that at all. And that's something that they added. For example, if you look at May, So May, or March, this is March. So you can see there's nothing even remotely like that other, the mobile internet spiff. Some of these things are similar, like we had the conversion, and for whatever reason it's not showing on here, but we had this total box conversion kicker spiff, which was like, if you hit above 13%, we give you $500, like things like that. I don't know why it's not showing now, but yeah, so like there's completely different things that we may remove or re-add, and that's why it's like, especially for commissions, they're not just using the same format, it's some are completely totally different, like a conversion spiff, a kicker spiff based on something else, you know, like they just, so spiffs are always like, they're going to change every 3 months. We change them quarterly. They can either change just a little bit or change completely crazy.
I'm trying to understand, is it the percentage calculation that is going to change, or is it completely going to be a different data element?
It'll be a totally different data element, or it could be a percentage that could change. It could be either one of those things.
Yeah.
That's what commissions is fun.
Oh, yeah.
Never boring. There's always something going on. That's why I like.
Trying to consider like what are fields.
We can edit. I know that's what, because that's the thing. Like it will. It's not like, well, what if this? It will change. Like it will change. Like totally different than what it is right now.
As I said, data feature is one other thing. Product type, store type is different thing. Designation is a different thing, and there can be any other factors.
Yeah. Obviously, like big changes like that don't happen often, but spiffs definitely can change big. The regular commission stuff is pretty stable. They've been like tweaking that probably once a year. We changed it last in February.
Still it changes.
Yes. The guarantee is that it will change. It will definitely change.
That's a good input for us. Okay, after RSM, so this is almost same as the MID.
It's exactly the same.
Only the numbers are variable.
Or the numbers. It's a 60. Generally, it's like a 60%.
What about the market manager?
Market manager is not on here. I don't know. Did we send you the what it looks like? Right now I calculate all of that manually.
Oh, in this folder.
No.
Conditions.
So right now I calculate all this manually.
How many market managers do we?
One for every market. So however many that is.
24.
24. And I'll send you my spreadsheet, what I use to calculate it.
Okay.
But it's going to be basically, I mean, it's very similar to.
Do we have anything different items? Revenue goal we have. Okay, total box PSA goal attainment.
So this is just total box goal.
Okay. But combined all stores together.
Yes.
All the stores under
Exactly. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. They have the same, and then they're very similar to like a manager, so they have the same like market share.
Mm-hmm.
Now for them, like let's say it's a manager in St. Louis, they're actually paid out on the profit for their whole market, just divided by how many markets there are. Mm-hmm. So instead of looking at just like St. Louis South, who may be in the negative, it's going to look at St. Louis as a whole, which might be in the green, divided by 4. And that's his payout. So he gets like a piece of the whole pie, not just his own. So, because there's a lot of times there's like markets that are, sub-markets are not profitable, but the other one is, and they're like, it's not fair. So that's how they do it. They look at the market as a whole and cut out the pieces of the pie. So for them, this is based on their market. The metrics. So these metrics are based on their individual market. So this would be St. Louis South, St. Louis South, St. Louis South. They have to be hit all 3 of those to get, the payout, which is, for this it'd be, if they hit all 3,
they get 3% of the market profitability of the market as a whole, divided by a number of markets. Yeah. If they miss any one or three of these metrics, they would get 1% split by the number of markets.
Either they get 3 or 1?
Yes.
1 for sure.
Yes, 1 for sure. And then this is the other parts of their commission, which is kind of like the elite bonus, but so top market percentage revenue to goal at the region level would get the 500, and then the top 5 markets based on the leaderboard, they get those breakouts as a bonus.
Okay. Now, this is for market managers. You are going to forward me your sheet, right?
Yes, which just has all of my just shows how I calculate it.
Do you have anything for director of sales?
Yes, I do the same thing, and they're exactly the same as the market manager. I also calculate those manually, but it's the same basically. Theirs is just based on the region, and then their elite bonus are the top region percent to revenue to goal. They get the bonus, and the top region on the leaderboard gets the bonus. But it's the same kind of thing for the profitability. So you can see it's, they have to hit the 3 metrics. They would get 2% of the company profitability, split, which split by 3. It's now 3 regions, not 4.
Yeah, only 3, right?
Yeah.
East, north, and south. Okay. So even for you have a spreadsheet for director.
Yeah, I'll send you both of those calculations because I calculate both of those manually.
Now, STL, RSA we did, STL we did, marketing manager, mall and training store manager.
It's going to be the same exact thing. They just have different. So you can see it for this one. The goal for conversion is 6%, not 8%.
Okay. But the data elements are the same?
Data elements are the same. They just have different goals for that part. This is just the commissions, I think.
Kiosk store manager?
For them, the only thing that's different is they have the prime application conversion. They don't have, because they don't have traffic. So the kiosk folks, they have this, which I'll send you the file. We just upload it. I don't know if it's going to be part of anything that you upload with any of the other reports. Unless it's on there. I don't think it is, though. I think I just use this for commissions.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Kiraj, any questions? So now you should be good with all the commissions and specs. So next time we call Lindsey, we are giving her the commissions and spiff
base setup
to play with.
Fantastic, I cannot wait. Now, I will be out of the office on Monday. I'll be in on Tuesday. Do you want to sit down on Tuesday?
I have to send me
the invite.
So
this maybe should be
now we are done, right?